Papua New Guinea gonna protect us, bro. We're gonna have bow and arrows and shit.
Yeah, that's very frustrating.
We got stones.
It's like the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi.
The Ewoks.
We got the
Yeah.
Let's go,
Cheers.
baby.
Oh, this is hectic.
It's good to be alive. We're out in nature.
Bro, I was
We can hear the birds chirping.
This is what I was literally thinking today while I was driving. It was such a beautiful day. I had all my windows down, some dubstep blaring, and I was like, bro, it is hectic being alive. Like, I had my hand out the window. That's why I got here. I'm like, I want to record outside. I want to smoke a cigar. I'm in the mood for some whiskey, a cigar, because we're alive right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the simulations are acting crazy in some places, but god damn.
In Australia, it's just like the sun's out, birds chirping. Not much to worry about on our end.
So if you're watching on the YouTube, you can see a bit of change of scenery. We're outside today. If you remember, we haven't done this since the 100th episode. That was a disaster.
It was a disaster, yeah. I think at one point the backdrop was slowly falling down.
that was awful.
What a fucking funny episode.
But you're right. It's like the weather does impact you so heavily, Like when it's winter, like I don't know. Some people like the rain though. You know what I mean? Like I'm not one for a miserable kind of day, but
yeah, but every now and then I don't mind the rain, man. You just watch a movie, you got all the
true.
windows open, you know what I mean? But not all the time.
yeah.
So yeah, if you're watching on the YouTube, we're outside again, so bit of a change of scenery. If you're listening on the Spotify, which majority of you are, nothing changes. So DZ, how are you? How's your week been?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. I was thinking, I think last Friday or last Thursday, I was driving home and I was thinking about how much faith you put into cunts. Like, we just expect other people to not do retarded shit, right?
Yeah.
I was driving home and I usually go this like back way to sort of avoid a lot of the congestion. And I went this a turn and there was those road closed signs in the middle of the street. I was like, fuck. But I was suspicious already because the sign was like broken down like this. And I saw a car coming from the other end of the road. So I almost just moved it and went because I'm like, obviously the road's not blocked. But there was a van in front of me. And the van in front of me did a U-turn and went around. So if he wasn't there, I probably would have just went. But because I just followed the crowd, you know, I'm like, fuck, the road's closed, whatever. And then I come back tomorrow and the sign was just on the side of the road there, gone. So some kid stitched me up. Like, it would have been some high school kid walking. I saw this fucking yellow broken thing, put it in the middle of the road, and every cunt's turning around. It added like fucking 30 minutes to my trip home.
Oh, fuck. Well, it worked.
Well,
You
I was having
succeeded,
Imagine I'm having a shit day. My fucking dad just died or something.
Yeah.
I'm driving home and this cunt puts that in the middle of the fucking road.
That's pretty fucking funny, but
I think the only thing I can relate to doing that is like when you do something and you're not around to see the consequences, is like loosening the salt lid on like the salt. Because if you do that to your food and all the salt isn't even your food is, you got to order something else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, you spend fucking an hour cooking a hectic feed and you go put the salt. That's such a stitch up.
You sit down and order a meal just so you're around for someone else to fucking.
it is fucked though, because I was driving, even though I was in such a good mood today, I'm driving home, so much traffic.
Yeah.
It's taken me over an hour to do a 35-minute drive. So everything I said 2 weeks ago about immigrants, I take back. There's fucking way too many of you guys, right? Go home, right? It's taken me fucking ages to get home, cunt. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm like, bro, seriously? But regardless.
It's only going to get worse as well because like in certain areas where we're you know, Caddons and around those ways, they're doing new estates and like still, you know what I'm saying? Like there's more housing, more cars.
Fucking oath.
Already around the Penrith area. I wonder if Penrith will be like Parramatta, how Parramatta is now. You know, Parramatta, you go into like the main, you know, Church Street, the food, the food places and stuff, all the restaurants. That looks like it's a CBD. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't think it'd get that bad.
Maybe not that bad, but the airport going in, like
It's true. Yeah.
Nah, it is going to get that bad. Majority of Sydney, bro, when Trozen was down here, I picked her out. Shout out to her again. I picked her up from Penrith Station. And the first thing she said to me, she goes, bro, the most trippiest thing about Sydney is you guys have like skyscrapers everywhere. She goes, even in Penrith, there's like skyscrapers. She goes, in Brisbane, we just have one. I don't know if have you guys been to Brisbane? You would have been to Brisbane. No. Bro, Brisbane City, it's like 4 buildings. It's tiny compared to Sydney. And she was like spinning out over it. And I'm like thinking, this is just normal, bro. I'm like, bro. And then we're driving down the highway when I dropped her off at one of the stations where I think it was like station near the city, maybe like Leichhardt or something, wherever the fuck it was. And even when we're driving down the M4, she was like, I can't believe there's just random skyscrapers just next to the highway. I'm like, what do you mean? And she goes, bro, Brisbane, it's not like this. I'm like, oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm like, and because I went for Tories, were you together when we went there for a 21st? No, you wouldn't have been.
No.
So we went there, the crew, for Bemrose's 21st.
Yeah.
Amazing trip, but the city, it's tiny. And then I remembered, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck. So she was like full spinning out just over that, but to us, it's like nothing.
Yeah.
So that alone, plus with the airport out here, I think, yeah, we're definitely going to start building up and not out.
Yeah.
I think we're going to kind of mimic the Asians, how it's like heaps of shit and just up though. I'm all for it. I mean, fuck it. I mean, it makes fucking more work for every cunt.
Yeah.
I don't like when there's not many skyscrapers. I like skyscrapers. Like fucking most places you look on Google Maps and shit, their main cities are fucking, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
They're like a fucking barren wasteland. It looks shit. Like I want to see fucking cool buildings and shit, man.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about no skyscrapers for me that just see like, I don't know. It gives more of a chill vibe.
I like both.
Do you know what I
like
mean?
it depends. Like because I sometimes I think I want to do the country living thing and like live in the outback, but then I
You
also
get
think,
bored.
Yeah, like there's nothing to do, bro.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I
Yeah,
like
me and
restaurants and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
me and Tori stopped by certain towns like around like wherever, and we're just like, could we like love this? But could we live here? You know what I mean? Even Huskerson, like beach vibe. But I don't know if you could live out there.
You couldn't
I feel
live
like
there.
You'd get bored, eh?
Yeah.
You get so bored because I love socializing.
Maybe
so
a retirement thing.
Yeah, when
You
you're
know what I'm
old,
saying?
for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
how
are
you
you?
cunts? Yeah.
What's been happening?
Man, I went to my mate's Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
That I planned. Yeah, I planned my mate's Bucks.
Oh, you planned it, did you?
Yeah, I planned it. Yeah, it was. I fucking nailed it. I had a schedule. I had like a schedule. You know what I'm saying? But I overbooked because if we choose to do this or that, there's no deposit or anything there. Sunshine Coast is very quiet, family oriented kind of town. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's a few pubs and clubs, like a few clubs. Sorry, mainly pubs. You know what I mean? Bars. But yeah, went out, did golf the first day. And then just went to Maroochydore RSL and just had a steak feed.
Can I have one of them things?
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
And we didn't even
Thank you, sir.
not a big night for once. Like it was actually we kind of wanted to make it feel like a bit more wholesome vibes. I know Bucks parties is all well and good getting fucked up. That's what but I like having the different elements to a Bucks. Do you know what I mean? Like not whatever that may be, you go have a dinner together, you know what I mean? Yeah, do one thing like that. So I feel like that's what we've done all together, and all the boys like mesh real well. I'm keen as for your Bucks coming up, like
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I was gonna say,
but yeah, big one, man. Like the first golf and quiet when that one, and then we had a private boat cruise on the Friday day, big one that night.
how many people did you have?
16 people.
How many is mine? Mine's like 20 something.
20 something. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get slapped in the face with this party, boys. I'm telling you. Fucking put your fucking cowboy boots on, man, because we're getting fucking lit.
I know.
Yeah,
It's so.
we ain't doing none of that wholesome shit at mine. It's go one gear.
I thought we were just doing yoga together. And
But that's mad, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Fucking wait, that Bucks. Did you have like different groups meshing, or are you got? Is that 16 of your same group?
I think
type vibe?
we've even if we don't hang out like 100% with certain people that came, we already knew who they were. We've already had a back and forth with them. We're comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
So one group.
Yeah, but there's always those ones though, and like I said, this is no name drop, but there's just certain guys that it's really interesting to watch their true colours show in terms of just being like, and like I said, there's no name drops. I don't give a fuck. but like a bit like if your missus was watching from a I don't know, like a camera, would she be
Happy with what you're doing?
or no? And bro, when I say some guys toe the line, and with people that we know they're partners, right? And so it gets kind of weird because certain people that were doing it, I'm not really that close to. It was one of those ones where my close boys were all goods, like everyone's all taken, whatever. But it was just these two guys that were a bit not on the inner, but I knew him, right? But I didn't feel like I didn't know him enough that I thought I'd pull him aside and go, "Oi, don't fuck it up." But if one of my close mates ever did something like that could jeopardize, you know what I mean? If they were trying to, the devil was, you know what I mean? Then I would say something. But some of these guys, I just said, "Oh, well, it's not my place." But just seeing that side of people come out, it's quite interesting. You know what I mean? But to the point where they would not present, would become not present for the buck. I think that's the biggest thing, and as well as them being like kind of sleaze bags. But I don't know. And I know we all make mistakes. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, whatever the mistakes may be. Right? No one is perfect, right? But I think it's as well doing it out in the open. You're like, and then his missus came and picked him up from the airport, and everyone's like, and I'm like, oh god, like don't get me wrong, he did, but he didn't do anything proper.
Okay. So this is a pretty juicy, incriminating
Hopefully you don't watch this.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, like I said, no names, but I'm just saying there's two different kinds of people. People that make bucks about, hey, it's my last night of freedom, so let's do some crazy, sleazy shit. Or you just you just get fucked up with your mates, and it's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy. But that was that wasn't the kind of trip we had though. Like I didn't even think to hire a stripper or whatever. But yeah, so that's other than that, I've just been recovering. I had the Monday off, you know what I mean? And then I'm still not good. I don't know how I felt worse on Monday. I came home and I'm just like,
yeah, usually you feel worse. I feel the worst on the Tuesday. Yeah. So if I have a big weekend, the Monday you're usually sweet, but it's the Tuesday where I'm like, I'm in for some rough sailing today.
Yeah, but I went for a fucking swim at Atmosphere. Went in the sauna until I was almost gonna faint, and then I turned that fucking shower water on ice cold, baby.
Yeah. I think at McCann's Bucks, because we didn't have any power, remember, for like fucking
that made it so much more dramatic, bro. This day, man. This day.
Is that the pirate thing?
The pirate, bro. The next day,
I felt like we're at Pirates of the Caribbean, legit.
Bro, it dead set because of the rain and weather. I felt like I was on a fucking ship. It was like I was like fucking hearing like birds and shit fly over my head, man. It was fuck. And then I remember at work, I was fucking so hungover the next day. But because there was no power, you're forced to have a cold shower. And that kind of made me feel better. Like it kind of made me.
I forgot about the cold showers, bro.
Remember we were all having fucking freezing cold showers and shit, bro. That shit was fucking gnarly. That was fun, but
well, how are you anyway?
Yeah, good. I'm DJing tomorrow night. Boom, boom. Catch me there. By the time this comes out, it's already happened, right? So, again, shout out to Tommy from Uno Palooza. I fucking love that guy, man. So yeah, I'm keen. I still got to get my fucking set ready. I'm going to be doing mostly Future Rhythm. I'm doing a very niche set this time. I've been wanting to do a Future Rhythm set since I got shown the genre. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. So no doubt I'll have a late one tomorrow. So Friday at work, I'll probably be a little bit tired, but that's all right.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know what I mean? I'll just go have 2 drinks, do my set, hang out, get some photos, meet some people, sign some autographs. Boom, I'm out of there.
Cuts to it's like 5 a.m. You're like,
other than that, I haven't done much. It's just been. I haven't opened FL Studio in like 3 weeks now. 2 weeks. I haven't been making any music.
Yeah.
I'm just like
cruising,
man.
Yeah.
Just fucking I've been and just especially like with hip hop and rap and that. I'm just so bored of it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just over it, bro. Like, it's like, fuck. Like, but then I was thinking today, I'm like, fuck, what could help reignite the juice? Is what if we brought back Flow Focus somehow or something? Like, we did another musical fucking little segment leading into News Corner. But I was trying to think, but it's, I don't know, it's hard. You either sacrifice monetization, which is fuck all anyway, and we can kind of try it again, see how it goes. And that might help me fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know, how are you feeling, man? Like fucking...
I think that's a better thing to do as an event, a live stream event or something. We do, and we get a bunch of submissions and then we do it as a, you know, like your merch drops, like your seasonal merch drops. We do an event. But like, I mean, that it's just... You got to be professional, man. If you want people to watch, you got to, and people don't do that shit unless it's a live stream. On a live stream, you can get away with all that shit, but you can't use music on fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Rogan does it on Spotify, actually.
Yeah.
Does he?
Well,
he takes submissions
on the YouTube. No, but they play songs like copywritten songs. You can do it on Spotify, but you can't do it on
YouTube.
And I guess when you got your own sponsors, which he does, it doesn't really matter, you know, because it's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
you can.
that's Joe Rogan.
You can do it on Spotify.
Yeah, on Spotify, yeah, you can. But
Huh. So wait,
'cause they say during the episodes as well, they're like, "Oh, we'll cut this out in YouTube," and then they play like a song.
oh.
Yeah.
I do miss the flow focus. A bit of me misses it.
Yeah, I miss it too.
A little bit of it. I miss a little bit of it.
We used to get
I
some.
still play some of the songs we got in my
Yeah,
playlist.
I've still got some of those songs saved. We used to, it's like you said last week. It's majority is shit, but there's that gem in there.
and then you're like, shit.
Like,
Yeah, there's talent everywhere, but
Yeah.
it's just behind like hidden fucking.
yeah. And it's like some random kid in fucking Utah or Ohio who's got fucking 10 SoundCloud followers and he's making crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but you're one of those guys that like someone could hear your music, right, and then can go through, like, you know how Russ has a collection of just heaps, and then he could just be almost caught up immediately. So it could have been DZ in an alternate reality sending in a flow focus and us being like going through all these shit ones and then just being like, who the fuck's this guy from fucking Penrith? You know what I mean? Like,
And some of those songs were good, man. Like, and I still play them, and it's I feel good knowing that, like, when I play that person's song, even though they got like 12 monthly listeners,
because you're giving him a
I'm one
street.
of them. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a good song's a good song, man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Well, fuck. Another thing too, with how much news happens, it's always Thursday morning. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We record Wednesday night, and Thursday morning I wake up to some bizarre bullshit, crazy headline, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I couldn't just wait like they could have done this yesterday so we can talk about
The
it.
worst-
Like,
the
you know
thing is
what I
that-
mean,
oh,
cunt?
by the way, our TikTok is popping off. Right.
Oh
now.
yeah, the
Firecast
one
TikTok.
you talking about the rhino
Not,
horn.
not even just that. They're all popping off now.
Oh, are
Everything
they?
I'm up- yeah, it's popping off, bro. Oh, we're getting heaps of followers and shit.
Yes.
And the worst part about that is what you just said. The news will come out, and it's a week delayed already. We
Yeah,
record.
yeah.
We have to wait another couple of days for it to drop on Monday. By the
Yeah.
time I do a clip about something that happened that's relevant,
It's already
it's
yeah.
been 2 weeks already.
Yeah,
No one-
I know.
on TikTok, no one gives a fuck anymore. But
It's almost like we got to change the day.
but
Nah, but like
follow
You
follow
can't,
the
though.
TikTok, man. That's a
You know what? At the end of the day, everyone's going to talk about anything. So, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. It's
Yeah.
just,
That
it's just
much.
funny. Like, I'm sure a lot of people listened to the last episode expecting us to talk about Charlie Kirk.
but
And
it's a week
happened-
delayed
it
now.
happened
Yeah,
the day
It's
after
already
we
happened
recorded.
four days
So-
ago. But yeah, well, that's what I said to you. The only way you can really combat that is, but who's going to be bothered to do it? Is you, when something happens, you're going to have to
Yeah,
go
news
on the
update.
FireCast
Yeah,
page and just even if you're just in your work car, you just quickly so you get that buzz, you know, like
But that's yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of things we're thinking about. We got to fucking.
I was like 2026. We got to around the
Something.
corner. We got to change something up a little bit. Maybe the structure.
The year is just gone. It's just flying by, right? Me and Tori are almost at our second attempt for a Europe trip next year.
I know.
Same time.
How
You know what I'm saying?
crazy is that?
Like, it's just round 2, baby, already.
Yeah, that's so wild.
That's-
Fucking
it's-
crazy.
Christmases are like coming now. It feels like once a month we do Christmas.
Yeah.
That's how quick that's coming. Boom, 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 boom. It's fucking
I kind
scary.
of like. It's scary, but I kind of like it. I like just every day. Like, I feel like if you're enjoying life, it'll go quick. So maybe you going, oh no, that's not always the case. But do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
it's not like even work, right? I'm probably enjoying my work life more than I have anywhere else, right? Liking with where I'm going and stuff like that. So it's just like all the days are flying. There's never those days where I'm just like, get me home. If anything, I'm like, fuck, it's already this time. Rush. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, it's flying. Well, we brought it back old school a little bit. I did do a bunch of polls and questions and shit. We got a few good, decent questions. I guess I'll do the polls first, and then we'll go through the
Yeah,
questions.
right on the polls up, baby.
Um,
Oh, nice. Monthly listeners for the past 30 days is 143, up 7%, which is cool. I want to get to 150 mark. Kind of stalemate
Yeah.
at the between 130 135. That's pretty cool. Oh, interesting. Wow. Okay. Australia's number one as always, reeling in at fucking 96 listeners for the past month, which is fucking insane. Then second place still is the United Kingdom. Third place, the US of A, which has actually increased in listeners, which is pretty cool.
nice.
Then we have Brazil, India,
Brazil.
Czech, because I'm pretty sure Czech Republic changed their name to Czech, just Czech. So Czech, Argentina. We still have one listener from Iraq, so he's a persistent fucker.
He's a fan.
That is fucking hilarious, bro.
Dodging the cannon.
Shalom alaikum, my friend.
Dodging the cannons.
Dodging Israel's rockets, and he's listening to fucking. That's fucking hilarious. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
One German, one Irish, one from Japan, one from Mexico, and one from Pakistan.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That's fucking sick, man. That is.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. All right, next. All right, the polls. I said, how do you feel about Charlie Kirk assassination? Good thing, bad thing. That's 82% for bad thing and 18% for good thing, which is, I'm surprised anyone would even say it's a good thing. You guys
But a
are
lot of those
fucking
people that
insane.
say it's a good thing don't really believe it.
Yeah,
they're
it's
just
probably-
kind of
yeah,
they're thinking with
they're
their
playing a
what
character,
they thought of
yeah,
him or
yeah,
yada
yeah.
yada. But we'll touch on that. We'll touch on that more definitely.
Yeah.
Then touching on from last week, I said, is it okay for zoo to feed euthanized pets to lions?
Yes.
38% said nothing wrong with that, and 62% said that very unethical.
Yeah, you know those 30-something% never had a pet in their life, or
Well, I'm one of them. I said yes. If
Yeah.
it's already dead, just fucking throw it, the carcass in there. Fuck it.
Then I said, do you think Australia is improving or declining? 72% for declining, 28% for improving.
I think it's easy to focus on all the negative
negative, of
shit,
course it is.
and go, oh, we're actually declining without realizing you're living in the good times. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like we are living in a mad time. Like
Yeah.
like anything, there's a yin and a yang. There's going to be very good times, and there's going to be people living the complete opposite. You know, people losing their lives, even in countries like America, which is supposed to be, you know, a full Western
First world.
First world. It acts like third world. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I feel like Australia, you can focus on the politics about everything, right? You can
Yeah.
nitpick about everything, but really, we're living good.
You
You, know
can't
what I'm saying?
compare,
If you
yeah.
can feed yourself,
Yeah, you can't
and you
compare.
can-
This is just a different.
come on, man.
This
This day as well
Yeah,
as an
this is-
example. This weather,
This country
Come on.
is literally.
It depends who you ask and how they're measuring what a decline is. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
This is out of about 25 people, by the way.
So the world.
Yeah.
This is a good. You can take a sample out of those 25
Very
people, use it to anywhere.
Very
anything.
scientific sample. Last poll I did was, how long does civilization have left? 28% think we are in the end times, 10 to 100 years. 39% think 100 to 1,000 years. 28% think 1,000 to 100,000 years.
Yeah.
And 5% think we will be around forever. So most people think we have 100 to 1,000 years left.
It's easy to throw a number out there when you're not going to be around to see it.
Yeah.
Just like
We aren't going to be here, but
no.
like Putin's talking about robotic limbs, you fuckers. We're going to be here for a long time.
Putin will still
Yeah.
be here, but he'll still be there. Dracula,
He's the
old
president
Dracula,
at 200 years
Dracula.
old.
A lot of people think we're in the end times. So, you know.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? I was just touching on what we're talking about America just before. Bro, someone hit the nail on the head at work. Don't you reckon America is like Gotham City?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just lawless at this point. There's cunts dying. There's corrupt politicians.
Cunts dying.
There's no cops. Like, there's one hero, Batman.
And
That's it. Like, who's the hero?
And it's crazy because you think those times are past. You read it in history books, and
Nah,
you're like, "Oh,
but-
remember when that place used to be
Bro.
like that?" Crazy.
Gotham City, bro. They're
Yeah.
literally Gotham City.
Yeah.
There's just fucking every cunt's doing whatever
Instead
the
of
fuck
Batman,
they want.
instead of Batman, it's Crackman.
It's like
Just
it's
fucking
like a Fortnite lobby.
Bro, literally, bro. It's fucking bananas.
Crackman.
Then onto the anonymous questions. You can send these, hit the links on our Instagram and shit.
The guy from Iraq
Say
doesn't have internet to send one, but he really wants
Maybe
to
send
send something.
yeah.
This one says, favorite Stephen King novel.
It.
Yeah, that's the only one that
That's
I know.
the only one
I
I know.
haven't read any of them.
It.
You haven't
Yeah,
read any Stephen King?
No. Mum's read heaps of Stephen King.
Pass.
Mum likes Stephen King.
I know he's a good writer, but
Yeah, it. I think.
Is it free will? Is free will an illusion, or are our choices just the result of quantum randomness and brain chemistry?
Good question. I think it's an illusion.
So
Free-
you think everything's laid out for you already?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. I think your fate is set from the second you become a sperm.
So
You're-
did
you're-
Floyd Mayweather always?
He was, yeah.
He was always meant to become Moneybags.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. A part of me believes that, yeah. Obviously, you just kind of either help push along if you're going to be like successful or great at stuff, or you got the other side of the spectrum, like, you know, people were like, oh, my dad was a crackhead, so I'm going to do crack too. Like, you know what I mean? I think you can either obviously help your destiny, but I think from the moment you are a little tadpole in your dad's nuts, the universe has set
You
your
just hear,
path. Yeah, your path is fucking set. Either greatness
From the
a
moment.
normie or a fucking, you know, a crackhead or like.
Yeah.
So you don't think your choices matter? You think it's already all been made for you? You don't think you have free will?
Nah, because I think no matter what choice you do in life, you were going to do that choice. Does that make sense? Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, you could try to think of it in a cool, creative way, but like, say for example, after this, you go get Kentucky Fried Chicken. That was already made for you, like in your subconscious, and then you're just kind of fucking acting on it. I don't know.
See, I feel like it's like life is one big game. You know those PlayStation games where it's like depending on your choices is the ending of the game. Like there was this mad one called Dishonored, and you were like you were like the Queen's bodyguard kind of thing, right?
Yep.
I would choose the game. I would play the game two ways. I would finish it twice: stealthy and just careful,
Or more
just
aggressive,
more aggressive. And I feel like life is like that. Like, yes, you're gifted and you're given strong suits and whatever. Sometimes it can feel like it's all been made up, but I feel like that's because you just haven't unlocked your full potential, and the choices that you've made have forked in the road. And it's like the fucking, you know, those diagrams where you go yes or no, boom, then yes.
I kind of agree with that.
And it's kind of like you can easily just get yourself on a mind-numbing abyss of drugs, this, that, or whatever that bad lifestyle is for you, you know what I mean? And you feel like it's sealed for you, but it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it to yourself. Yeah.
Have you seen those games, the Telltale games? It's like the Walking Dead games, and you make the choices, and it's like, do you think you're pressing one choice, but then it's like, have you seen it?
No.
Where they'll do a choice, it's like, like, it'll be like, defend Brooke, but it's like twisted, so you click defend Brooke
And then
thinking
she
you're gonna help,
dies.
but then it's like the opposite. He like gets angry at her and shit, and it's like it doesn't do what you say.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the whole free will thing, man.
It's a hard
I
one,
kinda
man.
agree with you. I feel like your choices have an impact.
It's like a
but
skill tree.
You can kind of,
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Hey, man, shut up.
We got two more of these, two more decent ones. This says, if the multiverse exists, is there a version of you out there who has made all the right choices?
Ooh, good question. Who is sending these questions?
Yes.
We're getting good questions
Yes.
lately.
I actually thought about this recently. I was like just having one of those self-reflective moments where I'm like, am I doing the most I can be doing right now? You know what I mean? Like, where am I in life? Am I comfortable in a bad way, or am I stagnant?
Are you getting a bit complacent,
you know what I'm saying?
and you're just
But
kind of cruising?
Overall, good. Happy with that. But, well, fuck, what was I saying?
The multiverse.
The multiverse.
There's a version of
sorry.
you.
Yeah. And I'm like, what version? I wondered, because I was thinking about the whole multiverse, because I do believe there's other, like I said, choices, right? Life choices where I've reached my potential, but what does that look like? And how far from that am I? And how much of it do I not even know is on the other side, or maybe nothing? You know what I mean? Maybe just the same of, you know what I mean? I've been thinking about that. Imagine if there was a rich, like you're driving, I don't know, we're driving work utes, and then in an alternate reality, we're like in Tokyo, shoot, like full neon lights under that. Like Vin Diesel comes out of nowhere, like family. He's like Groot.
Well, everything exists if you believe in this theory. Everything that can exist does exist. So that is out there somewhere.
Yeah,
Us doing Tokyo Drift.
I want to have like Arab oil money. I want to have that money where you're not the famous one, but the one that no one knows about, and you just pull up and you have all the toys.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but then again, it's the happiness part. But that can come later. You can work on your inner after. You know,
Yeah,
get all the.
Have you seen the theory that the professor explains on how like the universe is like linear, and he's trying to explain it like if there's a line is the universe and you were an ant in this line. And then he goes on this crazy explanation, and then he just goes like this with the pen. He just goes, pierces the paper, and then he flips it upside down. And that's how he explains like the multiverses thing. And it's an old ass famous YouTube video. It's fucking
Isn't
trippy.
that a kid? Isn't it the kid?
No, I think it's an older dude. Oh, it might be a
There's
kid.
one of a kid,
It might
like
be
a famous one of a kid that's explaining a really
and then
good
he just,
explanation.
and then everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Like it could be just that simple. Like
Yeah.
just over the horizon, there's just another fucking tribe of fucking hairless fucking monkeys doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The last one of these says, try just listening to albums instead of playlists. There's something nice about being forced to listen to album tracks like when we used to have CDs in the car or in our CD players.
Yeah.
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 But the problem is, in this day and age, the majority of the album's ass, and there's only like one good song on it.
That's the thing. That's
you know what I mean,
That's the
cunt?
thing.
I struggle to
He
do
hit the
that.
nail on the head. Album in overall, I'm not saying every album that gets dropped, but overall,
yeah. Shit.
yeah, just like I don't know, man. Me, I like maybe it's being greedy, right? And I don't mind the old skit here and there. It's fun, whatever. If it's a story or whatever.
Yeah.
But I like if you're gonna have music on the album. Me personally, it'd be like how you done yours. Make so much music and then just fill that motherfucker up with quality. I know it's like because you're releasing songs. Not all your songs make it to the album, right? So you would say that your quality assurance control is in those albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like getting it jam packed in there for me, an album. I want to, but whatever that may be, it might be a groovy, cool vibe. But whatever it is, it's vibey. You know that you hear that song and you're like mad. I like that. You know what I mean? ASAP Rocky. Back in the day, the one that LSD was on, that album, solid album. I could listen to all that, you know.
Yeah.
I got a vinyl player. Me and Tori have a vinyl. That practices patience, not skipping the needle, just letting it run out. You know what I mean? Actually discovering songs that you don't think you liked before, and then you're like, oh, this is actually like pretty wavy, you know, but I'd never give it a chance. But like anything in this lifetime now, it's just instant gratification, playlist this. You're getting, now I will admit, Spotify's up the ante in terms of suggesting new songs for me and shit. I'll admit they're getting better.
Yeah,
I'm seeing songs all over, bro.
Yeah, the smart
I used to just be
shuffle thing.
force fed.
Yeah.
But now it's
That's the thing in this day and age of music. It's like they make an album and they know it's like that's the goal. They have 3 good songs and they just fill it with fucking fodder the rest of the album.
Yeah.
The last good album I listened that I actually had more than fucking 2 good songs on there was Exhibit's fucking album. Kingmaker, his newest album.
his
That
latest
was
album.
fucking good, man.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
He's still got it, eh?
Yeah, I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it hard. But I can't remember before that. Fuck. I don't even know, bro. Like, they don't make them like Get Rich or Die Trying or fucking Graduation.
Nah.
Fucking,
It's because it's just a different time, bro. Like, bro, I was literally thinking, right? So you know how everyone's laughing at Will Smith and bagging him out and shit
Yeah.
because he's like rapping really simple and weird. I listened to Snoop Dogg's newest song, and I was listening,
but
going,
Snoop Dogg can say anything.
"That's what I'm trying to get at."
Yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker's rapping like Will Smith because it's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it's Uncle Snoop. He's not rapping though.
He's sitting there going, yeah, I love weed, put it in my meat.
Yeah.
I want to fly with a feed. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this cunt saying, bro?
Because he can say anything, man. That motherfucker just glides.
He's got
on-
immunity.
Yeah, yeah. But then also though, Snoop hadn't been cucked on to the world essentially.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I see people commenting on Will Smith like, how long is this humiliation ritual? His whole career's a humiliation.
I like pretty girls. Rita Ora pops behind him and he goes, oh!
Wow, man.
Fucking dickhead.
Oh, he sucks.
Like I
wanna get him on here.
Peak Will Smith. If you're going to compare
he
him
was
in
cool.
terms of even his characters he played, his peak, Mike Lowry in that purple suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
That
Boys,
that
yeah.
Bad Boys like Mike Lowry. You know what I mean? That Will Smith, cracker Will Smith.
That's
the
his
guy that
peak.
gave us £7. The guy that gave us
Fucking-
but every
yeah, Gucci, I am Legend.
Hancock,
Oh.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Come on, man. He was the man. But
I used to love
I
him.
don't know if he made the one mistake with the whole.
No, it's the girl. That Jada fucked him up.
Jada
man.
fucked him
His whole
up.
relationship.
Yeah, yeah. And then,
fucking
and I think
destroyed.
the public display that he was on, the slap. You didn't even remember the award. He got an award for that. What's it called? The war movie. I forget what it was. He was a soldier or whatever. But he got an award, but no, it's overshadowed by the slap. You know what I mean?
Oh, so he ended up getting an award after the
he
slap.
won.
Yeah, he still got the award.
Won
They
that
still
night.
20 minutes later, they were clapping him, but it was a weird clap. They were clapping.
It would have
him,
been
and I was
awkward
like,
as fuck, yeah.
When I was watching it, I was like, what
was his
fuck?
speech? Did he...
Oh, I don't even remember.
I didn't know that he won some after that.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
embarrassing.
Yeah, and he's. I mean, ever since then, it's just been nothing but shame.
It's been dissing.
But then again,
Oh, bro, he dissed him. Bro. He slapped him and then he disses him. And then...
yeah.
But Chris Rock went in on him in a comedy special too.
Of course, this is what I mean. When you do something like that to a comedian and they got time to write
sit
shit,
on it, yeah.
I think that's why he didn't address it publicly. He was like, I'll address it in my special. Like, what better way?
Yeah. Fucking roast the fuck out of him.
But then it's like, you got to move on. If he keeps doing, if his next special is still about it, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
That was already like 4 fucking years ago.
I know.
When was
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
22?
Yeah.
21?
That's what I'm saying, man.
How
crazy,
much
bro.
fucked up shit in the world just happens and you're like, well, that happened. Do you know what I mean? Like,
COVID was fucking 6 years ago almost,
Yeah.
bruh. That's crazy.
Bro, in 2022, what the fuck?
Yeah. He slapped him
What
in
the
2022.
fuck?
and the slap is
was
still
4 years
alive
ago.
today.
That's what I'm saying, man. The simulation has been ramped up a gear, I reckon. Someone up
Yeah.
there's gone
Yeah,
up to fifth gear because it's...
We're
we
in
are-
the final seasons now.
Bro, like we are, yeah.
Is it because we just have so much access now? Has it always been this way? And we are.
No,
at the,
I
we
don't
are, we-
think so.
No. Joe Rogan hit the nail on the head, man. I've been listening to... Bro, did you listen to the Charlie Sheen Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
a good... Charlie Sheen, I want him on this show. He's a fucking sick cunt, bro. But Joe Rogan hits the nail on the head. He says this in the Matthew McConaughey podcast that's after the Charlie Sheen one. He goes, we as a human are not supposed to be seeing 8 billion other people's bullshit.
Yeah,
through
terrible news. Yeah.
Everything you're seeing is bullshit.
Bad news.
It's bad news. It's someone killing someone. It's someone fighting. It's someone that a car crashes. It's all rubbish. We're not. Our brains aren't supposed to be fucking registering that on such a like. It's like normal now for us to. I know I'm going to go on TikTok and see some bullshit, and if I don't see some bullshit, I'm going to see someone commenting negatively about what it is I'm watching. Our brains aren't supposed to be fucking taking that shit. Our brains are like sponges, bro.
Yeah.
And we're fucking sponging this shit in, and it's not fucking normal. And Joe Rogan said that. He hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a car crash. Like, you don't want to look, but you still just go, like.
Yeah,
you know,
because
you
that's
just
not
wanna
good.
look.
It's not good.
Yeah.
We're evolving
Yeah.
to be like that. It's fucked.
It has to instill some low key anxiety in a lot of people,
Even subconsciously,
or-
100%.
or at least enable that pre-existing anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, as in, like, you can easily just be disconnected and then not know all this shit. You know what I mean? But it actually, you know what? Not easily. It's hard to not have it force fed down your throat. You know what I mean? Unless you just log off everything. And be blissfully unaware.
That's
And
like
something,
Rose.
focus on the fucking positives. You know what I mean?
I say all this shit. Rose has no idea. If it wasn't for me, she would have no idea what's going on in the world. She doesn't know social media. She doesn't do anything. And she's like, bro, who cares? Like, why do you care? Like, look outside, bro. Like, fucking, like, it's
That's what I mean, man. They'll live the longest. I'm telling you.
like, the comments have just been so bad lately on everything.
I can't
no
believe-
matter
yeah.
what you're watching, there's a comment of some stupid shit.
I'm
like-
sick of it.
I'm
it's
over it, bro.
America's fault. I'm telling you, I'm sick of them.
It is America's
You're
fault.
watching, I could be watching a bitch cooking a blueberry muffin recipe. And you look in the comments and without a doubt, everything's about me in this day and age. Someone comments, but I don't like blueberries. What if I'm allergic to blueberries? Why can't it be strawberries instead? It's like, bro, shut up, cunt. Like, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Like, just, if you don't like blueberries, scroll to the
Yeah.
next fucking video. But they have to add the 2 cents in. It's like, what the fuck?
I was actually thinking of this. Like, you know what would instantly heal the world? Like a significant portion more.
Social
than
media,
it is
fuck it off.
No, if we boycotted America. If all the other countries on social media
Block 'em, yeah.
remember when TikTok was going to get banned in America? And Matt, like, if
How good would it have
everyone,
been? Yeah.
like, they would get so cut because every time
Yeah.
anyone talks about America, they're like, "Oh, we will come protect you in the war." Who fucking, they say all that shit. Like, they're the big. If everyone else just boycotted America, everything from America, you just forget about it. Just leave it.
Yeah.
leave them over there.
Literally,
The world will be a better place. Bro.
Let them
Legit.
be like
Literally.
Gotham City.
They'll just
Yeah.
come running back into attention, into the spotlight.
Yeah,
They won't.
Bro,
it's so bad over there.
I'm sick of it, bro.
It's so
I'm
bad.
fucking sick of it.
But I still want to go. Isn't that weird? I do want to go to America. Like,
I don't wanna go back.
People, everyone that says that, like, why do you want to go there? I'm like, a holiday. Like, I don't have to conform to, everything that they and like fucking take a postcode. I'm going for there's certain places that I would have went 10, 15 years ago, maybe even more now. But like, you wouldn't go there now, like LA now. It's
nah.
You'd go to. I used to.
I wouldn't leave Vegas if I went back.
Yeah.
I'd just stay in Vegas, and I'd only go for like a 4-night stint. So then you don't spend so much money. You go hard, you party, you drink, do some shows. I've already done the Grand Canyon. Don't have to do that again. Maybe Yellowstone.
Is the Grand Canyon worth it, or is it just a big hole in the ground?
It is just a big hole in the ground. But I'm glad I've done it. Like we were all hungover as fuck too, like vomiting out the chopper and shit. It's fucking hilarious.
How serene.
But but I'm glad I can say that I've done it.
Yeah.
Do I remember much of it? Not really.
I'd feel pretty privileged knowing that I've vomited, knowing that your friend vomited in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. It was cool though. It was cool.
Right. Have you seen the video of I just saw it before I came here, of fucking Diego Lopez after his fight? He's doing an interview and he vomits mid-interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bro, fucking hell.
That was a mad fight.
Bro,
that was a cool fight, man.
I've seen another video. How funny it comes vomiting. Bro, there was a video of a rap battle.
Fuck off.
Right, in the middle of the rap battle, the guy they're rap battling and he vomits. He all just vomits up in the air all over in the middle of his verse, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking.
And everyone's like, "Oh, there's no coming back from that, bro."
Spitting vomit.
Shout out to Hendo. He's been on the pod a long time ago. Got to get that comeback on. He's a serial vomiter. I remember everywhere we go, the cunt's vomiting. When we're in New York, we're on the piss in New York and we're bar hopping and shit. And then we're at the first fucking bar and Hendo's gone. We're like, where the fuck is this cunt? We go out the front and he's on the wall going. There's a photo. It's just a mountain of vomit. I'm like, this cunt just has one drink and it just starts, bro. Fucking funny, man.
Vomiting's hilarious.
Do you reckon we'll...
You're so vulnerable vomiting though. Like, you know how when
It's the worst feeling.
your rib cage like clenches up and you're like, and when you're at the end and it's just bile, like stomach bile, you're like,
it's such a weird feeling.
The worst feeling is when you got it coming out both ends. So you're just on the toilet, just the echo ones.
Remember after my party, after my birthday, where we went to wherever the fuck we went to a couple of years ago, we all come back here for kick-ons and there was like fucking 4 people in the yard all vomiting. It was funny as fuck, bro. Should we do an intermission and then go in there?
Yeah,
so we don't
it's
lose
getting
light?
dark, yeah. For the news.
For the news.
Inside.
And then we can have a little break.
Can we do a click? Ready?
Yeah, we're back inside. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome
to
back.
the show. Home sweet home.
On the YouTube. We still don't have the sign. I keep forgetting to buy tape for the fucking wall.
The sign's still on leave. I wanted to tell the people how your fast went, because if you listened last week, you were doing a fast.
Yeah, so I lasted 24 hours. As soon as these two left, we spent $70 on Japanese cuisine.
And we were joking with Iggy, and I was trying to get him tempted. You know what I mean? And just
listen to me, man. Right.
him.
First of all, the few people I spoke to even said they're like, "God damn, 3 days, motherfucker, that's crazy."
That's a big,
right?
Yeah.
I will achieve it eventually. Just not. Yeah, just
when he's dead,
bro.
When he's dead, he'll achieve far more than the 3-day fast.
I can't even explain it. It's like I can't explain it, bro. Like the addiction to like sugar and just eating, and like sometimes
How fun is it?
You're not even hungry, but you just like that sensation of having some shit in your mouth. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking weird. Not penises, food, obviously. You know what I mean? But like, it's just I was thinking about it the other day. Like, even with my worst one is definitely the soft drink. And it's not like I'm driving for work with like 7 cans of Coke. Nah, I only have soft drink at dinner. But sometimes I'm like itching for dinner so I can have the soft drink. You know what I mean? It's that sugar's releasing that fucking fake dopamine. And it's, bro, like that's definitely my worst one. So even that now, we've cut back now. There's no fucking fizzy drink. It's just diet Pepsi and shit. And it tastes like fucking ass.
Pepsi sucks, man.
I hate it. I literally hate it, bro. It tastes like shit. It literally it's Pepsi Max in the fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
Tastes like fucking chinchilla piss, man. I hate it.
Chinchilla piss.
You know what I mean? But I will return and I will
Just crazy.
do
that
the 3
there's
days.
just so many zero sugar drinks where you're like, there's fucking sugars in it.
Yeah.
Bro. Come on, man. There's no sugars. It can't get it that way.
I don't know. I was literally reading the other night what's in Pepsi Max. So apparently the no sugar claim's true, but there's a whole list of shit I've never heard of in the drink, and I'm like, this can't be good, bro. Like this is probably just as bad as
no,
It's
fucking
everything
sugar.
that it's everything that probably has the exact same properties of sugar, or probably worse.
Yeah.
Uranium bicarbonate and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, fucking-
axolotl tea, fucking
Axolotl
methylene
juice.
yeah, methylene.
Methylated fucking spirits. Yeah, so I will pull it off though, because as you guys probably all know me, once I get something in my head, I have to do it
Like
now.
like
so
like $70 worth of Japanese food.
yeah.
But
It-
24
delicious though.
Yeah.
24 hours
man.
is pretty. It's,
That's still good.
No, I'm happy with the 24-hour stint because
start.
it's like I was saying off air. You need to get to about the 12, 16-hour mark before your body's actually detoxing all the bullshit out. So that's all I cared about. I just wanted to make sure the first time I did it, I got to at least 12, 16 hours. Otherwise, then it's kind of pointless. Yeah. Apparently, though, even just a 4-hour fast, your body, your insulin levels drop and shit, which is great because that's what I think insulin, if you got heaps of that, it's what causes diabetes and shit. I think I might have got that wrong. But even just after 4 hours. So if you just wake up, have a coffee and skip breakfast and wait till like midday, 1 p.m. to have lunch, you're already like doing better than most people.
Yeah.
So that's also, it was kind of like when I read all that kind of stuff, I was like, oh, you know.
Yeah, you don't need to do set 3 days. 3
Yeah.
days is like a full factory reset. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You don't have to do
Yeah.
a full factory reset. You just, get to that first. Apparently a fast isn't worth it unless it's over 14 hours. You know what I mean? 14 hours minimum.
But I do want to go for the factory reset. I really want to just see how I feel afterwards. And I just know that, like I said, my insides have now started to eat away at the stored sugar levels. Start getting that shit down a little bit. That was the only thing I cared about. I didn't care about anything else. It was just the sugar. I'm telling you, the documentary.
That's what's funny though.
It wasn't even a documentary. It was a cartoon, and they've all got like Spanish accents and shit. I was like, "Oh no sugar!"
Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, it scared the fuck out of me, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It's a good video. I'll send it to you guys. It'll scare you.
No one knows whether you've done it or not. Isn't that crazy? A fast is just all for your insides. Do you know what I mean? No one's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like
Yep.
that's just constant. It's apparently it's healthy to on and off fast. Just do that every now and then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
maybe not 3 days, but
Well, one of the guys I work with does it like regularly. I think he does it like once a month or something, but he only does 24 hours.
well, you can easily start to do it if you just forget to cook breakfast right. You're already halfway there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, but half the times, I'm sure we've all missed breakfast. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
the problem is, your boy works in the city, and you know what's in the city? Little hole in the wall coffee shops where you can
when you get like the bacon and
you hear
eggs.
the
and-
frothing of the
yeah,
milk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, one small double mocha, please. Oh, would you like anything banana bread toasted and
And
buttered?
you
I'm like,
always get the banana bread. Yeah. Yeah.
hey, what's
Yeah.
that? $20 for banana bread? Oh, what's in the banana?
$42.
What's in the
please.
banana bread, man?
Fucking oath.
You get a whole fucking big bunch of bananas on top of the fucking banana bread.
But nonetheless, like I said, I will achieve it. Me and my wife did very well. I'm very proud of us. 24 hours. But yeah, this was one of those things. As soon as you guys left, we just looked at each other and we just. But it was like a mutual thing. It wasn't like one or
But
the
how
other.
did you pick Japanese? You must have been craving Japanese. That's a random as.
I literally wasn't even thinking. I literally rung them. They know me now on a first name basis. They go, oh, hey, do you want a chicken castle curry? I'm like, fucking make it 2 of them, get mayo buns, fucking fried chicken.
What happened to your fast?
Yeah. And I was zoomed down there in the car, bro. Like, give me that fucking shit. Throw it in the back, bro. I zoomed back home and we'll both like, like the cartoon animes, like in Dragon Ball Z. That's literally what we were doing. It was like, we didn't say a word. We didn't say a word. We just fucking, and then the worst part about it was because I was so hungry, my stomach is empty. I felt like
Shrunk?
shit after it. I felt like absolute shit after I smashed the food, and we're both sitting there. My belly's like fucking coming out like this, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me, and we're both like, "Fuck, it could have easily lasted another day." I'm like, "Yeah." I was just again like disappointed in myself, but I also didn't give a fuck because I was fucking starving. I was fucking starving, bro. So yeah, if you're gonna do it, maybe don't get.
And then it's like you look down at your
$70
phone
worth
and
of
there's like a
Japanese.
KFC ad or something, or there's.
Well, bro, I almost fucking fucked up. I was gonna go to fucking Kentucky. That's how fucking like
you would've died.
Yeah, Overdose on fucking red chicken meat and shit.
Your blood starts bubbling like the oil they use for the chicken.
That's why I was like, nah, if we're going to get some, at least Japanese, you can kind of justify it. It's like semi-healthy,
It's got
not
rice,
really.
fish,
veggies. If I went to
MSG.
Tucky, I would have fucking shat myself while I was eating. I would have been fucked.
What up, Australia? It's Joey K from the FireCast. We're a big supporter of health and fitness, and what matches well with that is the new Hydro Grip bottle. It's stainless steel, double walled, so it keeps your drinks cold or hot if you like that kind of stuff. 10% of sales go towards the Sydney Children's Hospital, which is a great cause. And as well as being a bottle, it obviously acts as a magnet around here, and you can glue your phone right to there and you can film all your gym content. And what also pairs well with this when you're at the gym is creatine. Creatine Lab supplement. Creatine's used for all kind of benefits, right? It's cognitive function, helps with muscle recovery, performance, and it's daily use. You know what I mean? You can use it every day, and it's well studied. And it's good for your health, man. So only positive things here at the FireCast we're trying to push. And if you ain't on the train yet, hop on it and let's go.
That takes us to... Salud.
Only believe what we say.
And today on NBC News, the 1 week delayed news returns. I guess the elephant in the room, man. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I still.
This guy got shot in the fucking neck.
In the
Have you-
artery.
do you see the video?
Apparently hit the main artery in his neck. And apparently his hands freezing up like that. There was a doctor or something.
Yeah,
that
because it
posted
cuts
something
the oxygen to your brain or something.
immediately. Yeah,
So he would have died instantly.
instantly.
It's one of those things where you keep thinking about it and you're like, I can't believe that.
It's unbelievable.
happened, yeah.
I can't believe
Unbelievable. That
happened.
country
what
is fucked.
Like, he didn't do anything except debate people. He free speech like everyone else has. Just a normal dude like any one of us got popular.
The problem
debating.
is, in America, right? And you should. I agree with you, and that's 100% freedom of speech right there. Like, there's no no one should be put to death for having, you know what I mean? But
opinion.
and when I say this, right, I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying how it is currently in America and all over the world. Unfortunately, it isn't all that safe, and he put himself out there, right? This guy's doing rallies, right? Think of if Andrew Tate. I'm not comparing the two, but I'm just saying someone that's prolific and kind of hated and loved, right? If Andrew Tate did rallies, how long do you reckon it'd take for him to get popped, right? I'm not saying that Charlie Kirk, anyone that says what he could have. I'll tell you what, the only thing that I really liked about Charlie Kirk is his ability to have a conversation without getting heated and just come with facts, right? Or at least his opinions that he believed in, right? Fact or facts, you know what I mean? And then it's like people that go against him, but he's just like, he was always calm, you know? But unfortunately, man, I'm not saying I'm not saying what did he think, what did he expect, but like the guy is pro guns as well. And it's just like in America right now, unfortunately, it's not.
I feel like it's not even worth it anymore in America
No,
to be
it's not.
in politics.
Yeah, it's
a political
it's almost like,
influencer.
bro, do your thing, like as in.
But do it
I
at
guess.
home.
I guess the thing is though, he does get endorsed by rich people to have that similar views and push that thing, right? So there is a business model, right, to be held. But he would clickbait people and this and that, and although he's just all he's doing, he's not doing anything wrong. He's saying his views, right? People love him. There's people making videos online crying about him, this and that. There's people that hate him as well, you know. But unfortunately, these are the times we're in, man. And it's crazy to see that someone in at a university rally could just be sitting there
with a gun,
and from 200 meters away, so with some rifle, right, he can be shot, you know. And what? Like, it's crazy, man. That guy had kids, you know.
That's the saddest part.
The kids were in the front row.
I feel sorry for the kids, man. Shouldn't have to go
kids
through
were
that,
in
man.
the front row.
I didn't like him. I didn't like Charlie Kirk.
I didn't
I think
like
some
him
of his
either.
opinions were red hot. But
He was an extremist, right? Really,
he wasn't an extremist. I wouldn't say he's an
He's-
extreme. He was an
sorry,
extreme religious
extreme-
Christian.
did he have
was
some
an
extreme
Christian.
beliefs?
He was
Not an
extreme
extremist.
I wouldn't say extreme. He was just very Christian in
he
his
was
views.
just he was just a
And
devout Christian, bro.
I've
Like,
seen a lot
that's
of
it.
stuff he said been taken out of context, right? Like, this is an example I'll give, right? It's not something I agree with his viewpoint, but when he's talking about DEI, right? They was discussing DEI, and he says, in
Which
regards
is
to that,
the
diversity inclusion thing where they hire people. Like if there's 5 people applying for a job, they have to pick a certain amount of black people, a certain amount of Asians, whatever. So they're talking about that, and he says, "Oh, so when I get on a plane and I see a black pilot, I say, boy, the first thing I think is, boy, I hope he's qualified."
Yeah, which is fucked up.
But it's getting taken out of context, though. I don't agree with the point he's saying about the DEI. Obviously, they're not going to hire an unqualified pilot, so the pilot is obviously qualified. It's a stupid thing to say. But the way he's getting taken out of context, it's just like he's talking about in regards to DEI. He's not saying because he's black. He's saying because they're hiring people not based on merit, but based on what they are. He's hoping he's qualified. It's a stupid thing to say, but that's just an example of how what he says a lot is getting taken out of context. By
And
it's just, it's so sad that all he did was debate people, man. And like, I don't agree with what he just said, right? That opinion, but like, if you don't like it, use your opinion to debate him. Like, you don't shoot
that's what. Yeah,
like the fact that we live in a world where what you're saying, it's like we're all surrendering to this idea that that's how the world is. That's
Nah,
it. Like
it's bullshit,
it's too
bro.
bad because that's how the world is.
Well,
It's
no,
like it shouldn't be like that, man. Like that's fucked up. That we're all scared and just surrendering to the idea you might get shot for expressing an opinion. Like that's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, but what the fuck else are you supposed to do? And there's so many division in the world right now. Like on my side, it's nothing but it's all good here. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't really affect me. It affects me. I mean, to touch back on how much we consume in the world now. Like everyone knows Charlie Kirk got assassinated. You know what I mean? You've seen that video. It's like, yeah, it's just so much is going on.
Doesn't it feel so different though? Like no one cares anymore. These things happen. The assassination happens. It's like
See that guy cheering.
It's
See that guy
weird,
cheering
bro.
after he went down. Right after he went down, it zoomed out, and the guy was like,
yeah. Did you see his
Cheering.
apology video? Because he was getting sent death threats and shit. A lot of people that like obviously have opposite political views to Charlie. Did you not see all the shit was happening on TikTok? Heaps of people were losing their jobs and shit because people were posting videos of them like basically condoning Charlie getting shot.
Yeah.
So then all of TikTok rallied together and was finding their addresses, their workplaces, and sending videos of them celebrating his death to the workplace. And then people were getting fired and shit, which I'm all for, bro.
Yeah, me too.
People need to start learning that there is fucking consequences for the bullshit you guys say online, right? Whatever. You didn't have to agree with the political views. I also didn't agree with a lot of his views. But fucking getting shot in front of your family because you were having a debate with school kids is fucking
Crazy.
ridiculous, right? And this is what I said earlier, that America are fucked. They are like Gotham City. And the fact that there's even people that even can say, it's like I literally said just before, it's like our brains are now so sponged to seeing all this bullshit. We just go, well, he
Change the
fucking
channel.
deserved it. And then you just go on with your day. Like, do you guys not realize that all you guys that say shit like that, you guys are going to burn in the deepest, darkest corner of fucking hell? Your soul is never going to be at rest, bro. And people are we're taking that for granted. Like, we're taking, everyone's claiming religion, everyone's claiming this, everyone wants to include everyone in this. But you say all this crazy shit online, thinking that you guys are untouchable, nothing's going to happen to you. But when you fucking die and there's going to be no one there that cares about you, you're going to die a lonely old sad death. And then when your soul goes to hell, you're going to say, this is why. This is why, bro. Like, you can't say crazy shit like that about other people. It's fucking absolutely bananas, bro.
It comes down to treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah,
right? So
man.
these people who disagree so vehemently with fucking Charlie Kirk about the shit he says, right? They don't understand that there's, no matter what opinion you hold, there's someone who feels the exact same way as you about you, the opposite way.
Yeah.
It's like, what gives you the right to be so entitled and correct in your beliefs? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people that feel the exact same way on the right about the left and vice versa. So it's like you're saying he deserved to die or whatever. What if fucking Taylor Swift got sniped at her next concert?
Exactly.
And
Like,
everyone's saying that shit about Taylor
"Baby,
Swift.
now we
I'm
got bad
it's like,
blood."
it's just ridiculous. Or Abby Chatfield. Imagine if someone who has similar beliefs but on the opposite end got attacked, and then everyone else was saying, like, all those people on the left will be crying and saying this is terrible, but then everyone on the right's going, oh yeah, she deserved to die or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
like in Minnesota months ago, there was that Democratic person that got killed. You know what I mean? The only thing is, a lot of these people that are saying, oh, like standing up for Charlie Kirk, a lot of it is good, intended people with good intentions, but there's a lot that, like, they're not celebrate. They're not cut that an innocent man died. They're just cut on who got killed essentially, because a lot of people didn't. There wasn't as much publicity for the Democrats that got murdered by the right. There was a little bit, but it wasn't like crazy, right?
It depends on how famous you are.
And it's like, why did Charlie Kirk get a military send off? He's not even in the military. It was kind of weird, right?
Some of that stuff is weird to me too. Like,
I get. And then his wife. Don't get me wrong. Bit of a fucking weirdo, if you ask me. She's videoing herself. Her friend's videoing her touching his dead body. Not even 72 hours after the death. She's gone on Channel 9 News. She's on Channel 9 News, and anything Americans say and they're crying, it's automatically feels more dramatic than it has to be. I know her husband just died, but at the same time, if you're really mourning, how about you just stay away from the camera? How about you just... But then again, everything is a political kind of play, even with this, right? JD Vance is now hosting he's going to host the Charlie Kirk show now.
No, that was a one-off, I think. I think he just did it the once.
Did he just do it the once?
Yeah, I don't think it's not a permanent thing, but to honor him, he did it.
Okay, sweet. Unite the right, and it's a political play. But isn't that crazy that they can... Right or left, I'm not saying it's a right thing, politics, right? Whether it's left or right, like you said, they just swoop in on any...
It's ammo. It's ammo.
It is.
Yeah, it's ammo.
Like, it's a political play. JD Vance wouldn't do that. And then, there'd be other politicians on the left. Like I said, they do certain things for their agenda.
And there's a few suspicious things about this, right? Like the killer, right? This 22-year-old kid on the bullets, it had all this meme culture shit. Like Bella Ciao, and he had notices bulge, ooh woo, what's it, and fucking...
He's a fucking...
Hey, and it's like, if you were someone like an agency or someone, let's not say Mossad, let's not say Israel, that wanted to assassinate someone... Wouldn't you make it look like it was this Gen Z fucking meme culture? So they write all this stupid shit on the bullets to make it look like this. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. It seems fucking weird.
And do you know now he's not even cooperating now?
That kid, whoever this cunt is.
And then Candace Owens she of course chimes in and she's like, apparently, because how Charlie Kirk gets endorsed by like rich wealthy people. Apparently, he might have pissed off some rich, wealthy people. Right. But with Candace Owens, the problem is, although she's usually accurate, sometimes she's always in the heat of it all, at the thick of it all, that you don't know what is bullshit and what is real. She might genuinely think that. But when you start to deal with rich people like that,
the Israel conspiracies, man, and I don't even like talking about it because it's fucking
scary, bro.
Scary, bro. I don't want this motherfucker coming here, putting the bug in here somewhere, because apparently
they're crazy cunts.
I didn't realize, man. I've been doing some research on it. You guys can say what you want about Israel. They are some bad motherfuckers.
Bad motherfuckers.
They will kill you.
Motherfuckers. They're listening to this right now.
They will kill you. And I didn't realize. I was like, whatever. They're just Israel's is another. They're just a Jewish country in the heat of Middle East, whatever. And then I was like, now hold on a second. And I started doing some research, and I was like, this Netanyahu cunt he will drop a dime and you're gone.
Yeah, and you won't even, before you blink, they already have a plan. They'll kill you through like a little microbe in your water pipe that comes in and lands in your water.
Bro, did you know?
It's crazy.
Did you know
they summon Ant-Man on you?
Bro, did you know how Israel, I didn't know this, they are one of the most tech-savvy countries in the world.
Yeah.
In the world. I didn't know this. I was like, what the fuck? Like, since when? Bro, you just do some basic research. These motherfuckers, and that's why I think the US and try to stay so buddy with them, because apparently they're like the pioneers. Apparently Israel are the ones that like invented like how 5G and shit works and all this crazy bullshit. Like they're like 100 years ahead when it comes to tech. That's the Jewish with their money. They're all fucking billionaires and shit. So they're like hard in the paint with technology. And that's why apparently Israel has one of the best intelligence fields in the world. They can like... If they need to find out something that's happening across the other end of the world, they can get that information and quick, like boom. And apparently Charlie Kirk, he got invited by Netanyahu to go to Israel because he started flipping. Because we all know, we've all seen the Palestine-Israel debates of Charlie Kirk. He was very on the Israel side.
I haven't seen him.
But he was very pro-Israel. Past couple of weeks, he flipped. He started flipping.
It's hard to defend at this point.
Yeah, and he was... I'm not saying he was like on, hooray for Hamas. No, but he started to share info questioning Israel. And apparently he wasn't happy with the way they were so meddled with American politics. Because obviously, again, You disagree with Charlie Kirk or not, you have to admire he loved America, right? And props to him. You love your country, right? He was a patriot for his country, right? And he went on a thing with Ben Shapiro and was talking against Israel. And you can see Ben Shapiro's face is like you can tell Charlie's going off script here. And Ben Shapiro's looking like nervous and uncomfortable because Ben Shapiro is also hard in the paint with, Israel. And Charlie starts to flip. And then apparently Netanyahu reaches out to Charlie Kirk and invites him to Israel. Charlie Kirk declines, and a week later or 2 days later, he's been shot in the face. Now,
where's the tinfoil?
This is, put your fucking hats on.
Listen, if that's not a movie script,
condoning I don't know. I'm just sharing what
you've heard it here first.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first.
If
we've confirmed.
Car accident, I choke on a grape. Yeah. It wasn't me.
Check under your pillows and shit, bro. But
I'm just saying. I'm just sharing the info I'm seeing. And that's why Candace Owen, right? Again, I don't really agree with a lot of her views, but she's going hard in the paint, bro. She's full calling out Netanyahu saying to show us the text messages, show us the email.
Oh, wait, is she going on about Netanyahu?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, she is either going to disappear and we're not going to hear from her again, or there's going to be a car crash, or there's going to be... I'm telling you, bro, like, even all the comments are like, bruh, like, I don't agree with you, but, man, like, watch out. Like, I hope... Like, people like Food sending prayers and shit to her because she is, like, now on the full attack against Israel because her and Charlie Kirk were, like, best friends. And it's bizarre,
look,
bro.
There's a lot of weird stuff. I'm not usually, like...
And it's always... Because the killer... Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're right.
Because the killer's always some... weirdo that you're like, and that you're like, they couldn't do that, right? Like
they can't pull that shot off. Like it's a fucking sniper shot, bro.
It's. I'm not usually like. I'm skeptical of all these conspiracy assassination things, but if Israel were to kill someone who was saying, because there's a lot of people going against Israel, right? But someone that would be very important for them would be Charlie Kirk, who has a lot of support of right-wing people who support Israel. And if Charlie Kirk is presenting this factual information, if anyone's going to turn a lot of right-wing, hard pro-Israel people's opinions, it'll be Charlie Kirk. So once he starts flipping, so if they were to assassinate someone, it could probably be Charlie Kirk. And the thing that a lot of people were saying that Israel, before October 7th happened, they were having protests in the streets to get rid of Netanyahu because he was essentially trying to change the constitution and shit. And a lot of people, there was a lot of people trying to out Netanyahu.
Recently?
No, before October 7th. Before Hamas attacked them.
Yeah.
And then because October 7th happened, they've ever since had this wartime government where they can't have elections because they're in the middle of a war. So that's how Netanyahu's kind of had power this whole time.
So he probably wants to keep the chaos going because he knows that eventually if they do reach this peace that they'll get sick of him again because he'll start trying to fuck shit up again.
A lot of people, like what people say, October 7th was also weird because Israel's a small country, right? And they're so advanced. Mossad and the government agencies are so advanced. But when October 7th happened, there was hours, it was like 6 hours before any emergency services or anything happened. And a lot of people question what was happening. Like there was either incompetence or something, or they were aware, or something happened because it shouldn't have happened the way it happened, you know. And then they've used this as a catalyst to kind of go in Gaza and shit. But you don't know, man. There's so much information, and even like the Trump shooting, right? Like Israel can just clip Trump's ear as like a thing. We got you by the balls. See what we can do? We clip your ear, right? You fuck around, you speak out of time, man. Watch when you drink your coffee. Boom, we got poisoned. Like if they're that powerful, maybe they might just have America by the balls. Because
how fast did Trump go? Yeah, launch the missiles. Remember how before the whole thing was he'll stop it, but it's like who can stop a powerhouse like Israel?
I didn't know they were such a powerhouse, though. I didn't.
Isn't it? They're the ones you probably got to worry about. You know what I mean? Like we always hear about America, and America is obviously up there on the Mount Rushmore. Yeah, right? But I'm just saying, there's always that bigger brother or that. Yeah, you know?
And it's almost like they've just flown under the radar, and it's only because of the whole Palestine-Israel BS that all of a sudden Israel is like now so in the spotlight. But I don't understand, like. It's just I don't know.
They've been behind this shit for ages, bro.
I don't get it,
man.
They
own Hollywood. They own everything.
Is there heaps of Israelis that are ashamed that Netanyahu is the face of Israel? Like
probably.
I wonder, like you know what I'm saying?
Like there's obviously going to be people who are just like normal people who are Jewish or Israeli or Israeli Arabs or whatever.
Surely
and
if you
they
see
just want to be normal people. They go to work. They don't give a. They hate war. They hate all this crazy shit. But like, I don't know, man. It's so like I've been trying to go down the rabbit hole and like I find information. It's like the first time ever. Like it makes you nervous. You're like, fuck. You're like, if you poke this bear enough, it could be at your doorstep. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know who's got the best views on this shit, who I love listening to about all this Palestine-Israel stuff? Dave Smith. Have you heard? Do you know who Dave Smith is?
Nah.
If you've been listening to him on Joe Rogan, he's done heaps of Joe Rogans.
Oh, okay.
But he's so on point with all this shit, like the Israel thing. He's like a very... He's a libertarian, so he's like very in the middle and very logical. But like he's got the best view on the. He knows everything about the Israel-Palestine thing. He's got the best view.
Well, what's his view?
You better not know too much.
He's very he's pro-Palestine, but not Hamas and shit. Like he's just very like we are, but he knows everything.
Don't
like,
poke the bear.
He's got the best views. Dave
yeah.
Smith, very intelligent guy, man. And I follow him on Instagram and shit. I'm like, this guy's a sick cunt. Like,
He's the next name on Netanyahu's list.
Yeah, bro.
But that's like what we are just regurgitating shit we've heard,
I didn't discover this, right? Because
I love Israel.
You just see a red dot on my head. I am just resharing the information I have heard. I am not the creator of this fucking theory. I don't want some fucking Arab Jew on my door tomorrow in a black suit going,
Arab Jew.
like, you know what I mean? Fucking men in black fucking...
Yeah.
But
you know what I mean?
Speaking of this shit, just to transition, I guess, on all time scary shit, did you see just today or yesterday, Australia, our new brothers, Papua New Guinea, if we got a fucking defense pay, if someone attacks Papua New Guinea, we're going to war. And if vice versa, they're joining our military, basically.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They signed that like today.
Yeah, no one's going to attack Papua New Guinea.
But,
Yeah,
it's kind of nerve-wracking, though, because it's basically all about China. It's like that South China Sea thing.
Yeah.
Mutual, we're trying to... And I think we're on the wrong side, bro.
No, man.
We're on America's side, and I think we're going to lose.
No,
I think China's the right side to be on, bro.
Can we jump ship?
Yeah, I know.
Guys.
Fucking hell.
Let's take a little dinghy out to China.
How's Papua New Guinea going to protect us, bro? We're going to have bow and arrows and shit.
Yeah, that's very frustrating.
We got stones.
It's like the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi. We got the Ewoks on our side, bro.
They literally send a bunch of 6-foot furries. Like,
throwing sticks and stuff.
man, listen to me, bro. Trust me. I used to think too, China was a big scary fucking bully. You do your research on economics. China is they're
but
they are in hot water. So the problem with China and America at the moment is there's rumors that Trump is apparently trying to reset the American $37 trillion debt through cryptocurrency. That's why he's so hard in the paint trying to sign off on all these crazy fucking bills that involve crypto. He's trying to move the country forward with crypto to do the whole debt reset. And China don't like that because China have more debt than them. So they're trying to... It was like I seen not long ago, Xi Jinping keeps devaluating the worth of the fucking Chinese dong or whatever the fuck it's called.
Dong?
Is it the dong or the yen? The yuan. The yuan.
The Chinese dong is strong in this one.
He keeps devaluating the worth of the yuan because and again you do your research. The only reason you do that is because it's a race to reset the debt essentially.
Yeah.
Because everyone's overprinted money to the tilt for these bullshit military again. I'm not going to bore you with it. You do basic research and China aren't that scary. Yes, they probably also have a crazy secret service fucking it, but every country does.
Yeah, but I don't think they're scary. I just think they're going to take over, man. I don't think America's going to stay the top dog. I think it's changing. And I think it's not going to be fucking Russia. It's going to be China.
Nah, man.
China's going to take over. China's the only country that could possibly take over as a global superpower.
Nah, mate. If you got Israel's your ally, mate, you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean? Israel working in the shadows and Trump's the face. China ain't doing shit.
Not really in the shadows anymore.
I don't think Israel's the fucking partner. I think America is the fucking slave.
Yeah.
America's a little slave.
A UK anesthesiast, Dr. Suhail Anjum, was caught having sex with a nurse while a patient was under general anaesthetic during surgery at Tameside Hospital in Manchester.
What, bro?
He told colleagues he was taking a short break, but instead went to another operating theatre where a nurse walked in and found him in a compromising position with a colleague. The patient was left unattended for about 8 minutes. though no harm was reported.
Bro.
At a medical tribunal, Dr. Anjem was admitted. He admitted what happened, calling it a one-off lapse of judgment and blaming it on personal stress. The tribunal agreed it was a serious misconduct and a huge breach of patient trust, but ruled the risk of him repeating it was very low. He wasn't struck off and has been allowed to continue practicing medicine. What do you think about that in terms of like...
They need the doctors. They're desperate.
I know, right?
If I woke up from surgery and got told that, I would be fucking so angry.
Yeah.
Like, you risked my life to
Yeah.
fucking have 20 seconds of pleasure, you fucking
8
cunt.
minutes.
You couldn't wait.
8 minutes.
You couldn't wait till after. Imagine if that was your daughter,
Yeah.
your son, your partner. Bro, you would be filthy.
Yeah.
That's one immigrant. No good.
Eight
Bow,
minutes,
bow.
fucking hell. He lasted a long time. 8
Yeah,
minutes.
man.
No, it took him
that's
4
fine.
minutes to walk there, 30 seconds to take his pants
Take his
off.
pants off.
Yeah, that's why I started doubting the story. I was like, 8 minutes?
Nah.
You had to clean up, you know.
I don't like that at all, bro. I
Yeah.
personally think there needs to be because now all they've set the stage is for we can do little boo boos here and there if we've got to, and you get away with it.
It's like real life Grey's Anatomy. Like this
Yeah.
guy's like,
I don't like that at all, man.
You know what? Fuck it. I think it's great. Like, bro, fuck it. You know, he was stressed. The next patient's going to have a way better surgery. He's going to be fit. Look, you one dude, fuck it. He's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
He's
Hey.
fucking asleep on the table, bro. Just let the man have 8 minutes.
if
Fuck
we're talking about efficiency, let's get someone to suck the doctor off at
While-
the table.
yeah.
At
While
the
he's
table.
up-
you know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, come on, man. Who's got the
Hey,
ideas around here?
pass me the scalpel.
They need us. They need to hire us for these fucking. You know, we'll get some workplace policy in there. Fucking hell.
We change careers. We become doctors.
Just trying to see any information. I think he had asked another nursing colleague to monitor the patient so he could go to the bathroom. Instead,
He's taking a shit.
mind you, he's married and has 3 kids.
Yeah, he's married. Yeah.
A married father went to another operating theatre at the hospital where sexual activity took place with a nurse.
What happened to the nurse? Did
She's
the
staying
nurse get-
unnamed.
Did she get sacked or what?
Well, she probably got his sack on her face. Got sacked.
She got some type of sack.
Yeah. So
The matter was reported to management and Anjum was dismissed in February 2024. Following the internal investigation last week, he told an MPTS disciplinary tribunal he wanted to resume his career. Oh, so he actually lost his job for a few
It was
months.
over a year ago.
Oh, okay.
but since then, he's been allowed.
Yeah. His career in the UK,
he's like-
relocated his family after they had since moved to his native Pakistan where he worked as a doctor.
Where he could fuck all the nurses he likes.
Yeah. Okay, so there
crazy.
was punishment.
I mean, that kind of would be hot, like the whole doctor thing, but not the hot fact that he's being unfaithful. But
you take off your panties right now.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's terrible. All jokes aside.
keep the mask on. Hey, keep your hairband on.
That is actually fucked up. I don't like that at all, bro.
No.
That yeah. Well, as long as he got punished. This is the opposite for a second. He just fucking went back to work the next
the
day.
next day,
yeah.
All the girls are like, oh, he's
Yeah,
like a big
winking.
He's like, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's even winking to the
fuck,
dudes and shit. Like this cunt, bro.
Did
Fucking
you see Jair Bolsonaro, the former president of Brazil, got sentenced to 27 years in prison for trying to stage a coup, supposedly.
Oh,
Supposedly.
Trump likes him. You know, he's a fucking pretty good relationship. Yeah, well, what do you think?
what's his
about
name?
that?
What's his name?
What?
Jair Bolsonaro.
It's the longest sentence an active.
So he was the old president.
Yeah. Jair space Bolsonaro.
Jair Bolsonaro.
It's like, where's the evidence?
Yeah, I don't know too much about this, so I can't really. I don't know.
Because it's such a big accusation. There's levels. Like staging the coup. What does that mean? Is it a text? You go,
Yeah,
fuck these guys. I'm going to fucking off them. And, or you're just shitting with your mate. Was he just joking with his mate? Like what? I wonder what has been actually found.
27 years is a hefty.
That's a
Did you
hit.
see in Germany they killed like 7 of the fucking opposing parties And they're saying it's like natural. It's a coincidence. They killed
in Germany.
Bro, the politics.
Don't get
all
any
these
ideas. These
bro,
cunts again.
All
Fuck,
these countries, I think it's Germany. All these countries are fucking going off the rails, bro. It's kind of scary.
People are starting
Politics,
to bring
man.
people are
bro.
starting to bring the Hitler back.
Assassinations, fucking.
Bro, well, did you see what Poland did?
They shot down a drone, didn't they?
No, apparently Russia invaded Poland. Why is it always
With a drone,
Poland? They, in World War II, they just minded their own business and boom, Hitler fucking rolled in. Now Russia's doing the same thing. Russia's apparently sent a bunch of drones, invaded Poland, and
It was one drone.
Poland activated Article 4 apparently, and everyone was freaking out. But all Article 4 is basically sending a message to your NATO allies saying, dude, if we go to Article 5, like we're declaring war type shit. Or whatever I may have butchered some TikTok and I was going to go, Article 5 is fucking my mum's fucking pussy juice. No, whatever. Like
Article 5 is your mum's pussy.
Apparently Article 5 is like the next step to war. Yeah. But they invoked Article 4 because they were scared apparently of fucking Russia and all their fucking drones or some shit. Which is pretty fucking scary, man.
This is why everyone thinks we're in the end times on my Instagram poll, because fucking hell, politics is crazy. Something's going to happen and it's going to crumble and we're going to live a new world order. Don't know what that's going to look like, but I don't know if PNG can save us, boys.
But the Ewoks need to fucking have some fucking...
You'll need some more bow and arrows, bro.
Bro, we can't do shit. How much... Look up real quick. How much military do we have right now? In Australia, probably 60,000, I reckon. 60, 80,000.
Nah, more than that. 100-something thousand, surely. 180,000?
Australia possesses a growing military power, bolstered by significant government investments in moderation, strategic alliances like the Alliance AUKUS and the Quad. I don't know who.
AUKUS.
I don't know who that involves.
UK and US.
We've actually got some pretty gnarly nuclear-powered submarines, which is pretty cool. They're always patrolling Australian waters. That's nice to know, I guess.
How much infantry though? Like
That'll span across Air
apparently,
Force.
though, the ADF, Australian Defence Force, faces challenges, including limited personnel, procurement delays, a reliance on strategic partners, and recruiting difficulties. I'm trying to see if there's a number.
I thought 60 to 80,000 in the army.
You might be right.
In the army itself. And then I was thinking Papua New Guinea, how many would they have? Because I wonder, like...
12.
That's what I mean. It's like, out of all the people to, like, you know, come as backup.
Oh, shit. What did you guess?
60 or 80,000.
What did you guess doing?
120 or something.
Wow, we've only got 57,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You know what I mean? And then plus Papua New Guinea has what? 5,000?
Oh, no, sorry. No, so that's only 57,000 full-time personnel, but including like the army reserves and shit like that and the little side things, 85,000.
Bruh, listen to this. The exact number of personnel for Papua New Guinea can fluctuate, but recent figures suggest a total active force is around 3,600 to 4,000.
That's like a lot. That's how many people they have.
Come on, bro.
That's how
Is
many
there
people
anybody else who wants to help us out? Anyone?
That's how many people they had in the Lord of the Rings making of it. You know how they just Photoshop a bunch of people? Like,
Good.
Wow. So if we get full-scale invasion by fucking
fucked.
Xi Jinping...
We got 3,000.
we might as well make them dinner, make them a hot
we're
dinner,
fucked.
make them comfortable, suck whoever we need to suck.
Yeah, you can sleep in the living room, Xi. Just take a seat, you know what I mean?
What happened with Jared Bolsonaro? We've kind of fucking sidetracked. What's the story there?
What happened to this guy? He got arrested.
27 years in prison he got sentenced to. And I don't know if it's the current president of Brazil, but someone said if Trump was living in Brazil, he'd be in prison too.
I don't think he's current.
Sentenced to 27 years for plotting a Brazilian coup. The former president has been sentenced to 27 years and 3 months, and he's already 70, so he's going to die in prison. After being found guilty of plotting a military coup, a panel of 5 Supreme Court justices handed down the sentence just hours after they had convicted the former leader. They ruled he was guilty of leading a conspiracy aimed at keeping him in power after he lost the election in 2022. 4 of the justices found him guilty while 1 voted to acquit him. His lawyers have called the sentence absurdly excessive and said that they will file the appropriate appeals. So he's on the right wing, and then he lost the election to the left wing, and now the left wing
Yeah,
thrown
he
him in.
basically did what Trump did when they did the January
Yeah.
6th thing. That was basically the same situation. It was a contested election, like it was kind of dicey. But fucking hell, 27 years, bro. That's crazy.
That is
Very heavy though for that. I mean, I guess it's when it's a political coup.
Insurrection. Like, I mean, considering Trump got off scot-free for what he did, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, right.
Like, bro, that cunt is, he can get away with anything.
his lawyers are expected to argue to try to get him house arrest instead.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Fucking hell. A 70-year-old man being sent to 20, like what the fuck's the point in that? He's not going to do much. Just let him sit in his house.
Imagine going from president, the most powerful man, to jail, which happened more often than it should. There's a lot of ex-presidents who fucking got prison sentences after and shit.
That's what you get when you want to try and run like
Bro,
a country.
With all this news, man, next year we're going to have to fucking start doing 2 nights a week. This is fucked.
Yeah.
This is absolute. It's just too much.
It is a lot, man.
We're going to have to do Wednesday nights like normal, and then Thursday nights we do a 1-hour Discord thing. Where we just talk on Discord. It's always watch. You watch. Mark my words. Tomorrow morning we're going to wake up. There's going to be some crazy headline.
Yeah. It's always the case.
I'm going to go shit.
Did you see the Discord? The Nepali new
Oh,
prime minister
bro.
got elected in a Discord vote.
Bro,
How crazy
have
is
you
that?
seen the speech this kid gave that rallied them?
No.
This cunt is fucking Hitler reincarnated. This speech made me want to sign up for the Nepalese army and fight. Oh, this guy was like, "We the youth are going to stand together," and he's like full screaming, and I'm like, and everyone in the comments is just like, and the top comment was Germans right now, and they're all like, like, I was like, what the fuck?
But didn't they put in this new? It's a female, right?
They've elected a new female president in Discord.
Elected her in a Discord vote.
In a Discord chat.
That's crazy,
Bro, did you see? Apparently, their new flag that they have elected as their flag is the One Piece pirate flag. Bro, these cunts literally set the building on fire. They set the government house on fire.
This is actually crazy.
They got shit done. You're not like, obviously you don't know the whole story, but like, come on. That's a bunch of motherfuckers that went, fuck it. We're fucking, fuck these cunts, bro. I can get behind that shit, bro.
That's
us versus them, which is poor versus rich. Not fucking left versus right. Not fucking black versus white. Not fucking fuck China versus Russia. None of that shit. It's poor versus rich. And it's always been like that since the time of the Roman fucking Empire. And we all forget that shit because of all this crazy bullshit we're so used to.
It's just when the discrepancy is so in your face, when you can get a comfortable, when you can get a society that's like there's a nice gradient, right?
Yeah.
You're always going to have the worst of the worst and the most rich, but until you have enough establishments that help people get off the street and stay off the street and this and that, when you in Nepal, the difference in classes is insane.
There's no
You know
middle
what I mean?
class. There's no middle class.
So it's only a matter of time before it's you know what I mean? Like someone's just on the street in front of this massive mansion, just doing crack outside, and then it's like, what else is going to happen? You know?
Bro, search on TikTok when you get home the guy's speech. It is
what a
bananas.
sign of the times. I can't believe they did it in a Discord vote and they're doing the one like. And it's the first female prime minister, isn't it now, that they put in? They chose her in a Discord, and the second highest vote was random Nepali guy. That was the second. It was literally random Nepali guy. Like, bro, this Gen Z shit is fucking bananas, man.
Yeah, but now the problem is obviously after the
Crazy
riots,
times.
the amount of damage they've done.
Yeah, how are they going to fix it?
You know what I mean? And people did die. That's the thing. People did die.
Insanity.
Estimates of the damage from Nepal's riots and Gen Z rise up is in the hundreds of millions of dollars.
Wow.
They even like undressed this politician dude and put a sack over his head and dragged him into the river and was just like just throwing him in the river. Like
This
crazy.
is like the craziest story ever. Like this shit is wild. I can't believe this shit is happening.
Yeah.
This is great. Obviously not the people dying. This is great. This is
That's people taking the power.
That's people fed up. It's people that are fed up, and us in the West, we just can't. You can't comprehend it.
No.
You just can't comprehend it. Instead, you just go out, you just dye your hair blue. People on the right fucking think immigration's our problems. It's like what the fuck?
Come from within.
We are losing we're losing the sight of the shit. Like they're dangling the carrot here. and we're fighting over there. Like, you know what I mean? It's fucking, it's nuts, bro. It is absolutely insane.
Well, that's like in England. They've just recently had the biggest protest they've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
And they were having like, it was basically, there was freedom of speech kind of vibes, a lot of UK flags, Charlie Kirk signs. Because what's going on over there again? It's
What are they protesting?
I think it's just a lot of bullshit.
It was just because recently there was shit about changing the flag because it was like the UK flag represents, colonization, shit like that. So there's been the similar talkings of the Australian flag and the Aboriginal and the Torres Strait Islander. Do you know chats like that happen here and there, like here? Same goes in the UK, and I think that tensions are rising there. But they recently, just had their biggest protest they've ever had. I don't know how crazy or gnarly it got, but people are just fed up. People are fed up enough. But then, unless the protest, unfortunately, unless it has some impact in terms of like shit popping off, whatever that may be. Other than that, what else is it going to do?
It doesn't change nothing.
It's
That's
crazy.
the thing.
All it does, it gets people talking and thinking, okay, this can't continue to happen. And if it does continue to happen, like if Nepal just keeps raging, right? Like the fire just keeps going, right? The whole point of that is to like try to force that country into like fixing the issue at hand. But what happens if they just let it go into disarray even more? And then it's just like, well, this is life now, you know?
The only way it works, which what they did in Nepal, like sadly, the only way it works is a coup. If you got a riot, but then you got to take out the leader and put a new leader in. That's the only way it works.
But it's
in history, that's the only way it's ever worked. That's
but
what happened in Syria. That's what happened in fucking
But
everywhere.
isn't the system just one big with the wizard behind the curtain, and it's like the president is only the figurehead anyway?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So then it's almost kind of like
take out
as soon as
the system.
As soon as the new woman is now sitting there, she's I'm the new Discord queen. At some point, the big fish are going to come and go, this is how it's got to get
Doesn't
done.
work like
Shut
that,
your mouth or we're going to pop you and we're going to put fucking old fucking Benjamin fucking flip-flop in anyway.
Bring Benjamin Franklin back.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like,
Franklin.
it's almost even doing that is kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But they're hoping, they probably felt like they had nothing left to lose.
They had
you know
no
what I mean?
choice.
Their backs against the wall. It's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
What happens if we don't do this? You know, like. But in the UK, I think because people have been getting fucking arrested for Facebook posts and shit a lot recently.
it's a bit ridiculous.
Fucking,
The
we'd be us three
It's
would
like
be in jail
Australia.
in the UK, bro. Literally.
Oh, fuck
It's crazy. Didn't someone say it was like such a benign post about a trans joke, and they're literally getting time for it in the UK.
That's fucking
Crazy,
I heard
right?
something like that, yeah.
takes fire from fireplace and flies away. And we're back. What the fuck were we talking about?
I don't know.
I know what we are going to talk about.
Hit me.
NASA declaring that they have found the best evidence yet for life on Mars.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm pretty sure this all happened the day Charlie got shot. This is all one day.
And wasn't it 9/11?
No, in Australia it was. In America. That's the first thing I said. I'm like, bro, on 9/11 he got shot, but no, it was the 10th.
I think this time has a lot of energy. They do a lot of crazy shit around this time.
I know, man. It's weird.
What's the scoop, Joey?
They said that about a year ago they found the potential biosignatures in a 3.5 billion year old Martian rock using their Perseverance rover, and they think it holds signs of microbial life. In these samples, they say they found organic carbon, iron phosphate, and iron sulfide, which are generally byproducts of microorganisms. Then they took these findings and gave it to scientists, and those scientists studied it for over a year. And when they were asked by NASA, what do you guys think? Like, is there any other explanation for what you're seeing here? And those scientists said no, there is no other logical explanation other than life on Mars.
So this is how life started. We were just organisms, and then we just start.
It is
interbreeding
micro. What is it called?
Microbial.
Microbial life. So it's like those snails in that tank, right?
Not even.
Not
Less
even.
than that.
Not
Less-
even.
less
Less
than
than
that.
Germs. It's like germs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's not surprising though if you think about it. Like, what if the theory I like to think about is what if Mars, right, developed into a full civilization like us, and then something happened and some of them moved off to Earth, which was the next closest planet. started civilization here.
Yeah.
Mars got destroyed, and that's what we are. That's where we come from. We're the Martians.
We're actually Martians.
The descendants of the
Marsians. The finding by Perseverance, I'm assuming that's like the bot.
Perseverance. That's
Perseverance.
the rover.
Is the closest we have ever come to discovering life on Mars. The identification of a potential biosignature on the red planet is a groundbreaking discovery and one that will advance our understanding of Mars. NASA's commitment to conducting gold standard science will continue as we pursue our goal of putting American boots on Mars's rocky soil. Have they discovered water on Mars yet or no?
I think it's like frozen beneath the. Pretty sure. Yeah.
So I think as long as there's water there, then that's how life begins. You
There's
need water.
there's just semen randomly everywhere.
That's the first thing they find.
Yeah, some guys just running around jerking off.
This is alien spunk.
Be fluoro green or something.
This is pretty crazy, but like I feel like all these news stories we've spoken about, like 10 years ago, would have been the biggest news for weeks.
I know, because that's the theme of this episode. Is going to be called Sponge. I'm telling you, we are not supposed to be ingesting all this shit at once, bro.
They just found life on Mars, and no one cares.
Yeah.
They found life on Mars, basically.
No one, it's just, bro, our brains are now, I'm telling you, we're going down this very gnarly dystopian world, Ready Player One type shit, and it's just going to get worse and worse.
It's Mark
and
Zuckerberg's
worse.
fault, too. The cunt, because of his social media shit. Everyone's fucked. That's what it is.
He fucked us starting Facebook, literally.
Yeah.
This is his fault, and he's been super quiet lately the past 2 years. He's just disappeared now with all his money. He's the one leaving all the spunk on Mars, the prick.
Yeah, he's literally
He's
the
like,
guy.
fuck this.
Yeah.
He's looking at Mark Zuckerberg's
Just
boobs.
in-
or
just-
whatever,
just
Jeff
Mark-
Bezos'
yeah.
boobs. Fucking.
Just insecurely busting loads as well. He'd be doing it so insecure like. He'd just be like,
This shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, we need a, this is just too much. It's too much information, and we either need to keep up with it or we're going to get left behind.
We need Conor McGregor as president. That's what we need.
We need Conor
He's
McGregor,
already
Bob
quit.
Canner, and The Rock as the presidents. I'm telling
that'll
you,
fix it.
if you guys fucking donated more, we would be able to afford to do 2 nights. 2 nights of FireCast in 2026. We'll do a Discord one. They'll only go for an hour, which is just basically rattling off all the news. We don't even talk about it. We just say, this happened, this happened, this happened. We'll talk about it next week more. And then we do the Monday episode like normal. But we can't afford to do it.
I mean, I'm not against doing the news update thing. It would be kind of cool to have. You should do it, if anything. Or like we take turns doing it.
Yeah.
We all just do a little video. That's not a bad idea.
I'm down to give it a crack.
You got
in
the setup, though, so you could do mad videos, but you don't do
I could do it.
You should do more.
I'll just send you the video and you
That's
upload
what
it
I'm
to them.
saying, bro. Yeah. You should do more stuff sitting like you are right now. Film a little clip and send it to me. And even us, like, you can even do a clip. You don't have to be in a setup. Like,
Just record yourself. Like, oh my God, fucking Mark Zuckerberg's load's been discovered. Send it to him. He uploads it. It's not about, we'll think about it for 2026.
It's in my ass. The load.
We'll think about it for 2026. I think for 2026, we got to add a bit of flair to this shit. Because like I said, we're going to get left behind otherwise. Because shit is moving at a fucking rapid. I was against the whole how fast we're moving thing. I didn't think it would be this quick, but now I'm like, bro, fuck.
I told you, cunt.
You were right. This guy, I used to disagree with this guy. No, this cunt was right. It is like happening. I'm telling you, soon we're going to blink. We're all going to be 150 kilos wearing goggles going to work. I promise you.
like Wally.
Literally, bro. Literally. I'm going to watch Ready Player One again. I watch that movie like 2 times a year, eh?
You know, I think that shit was shit.
No,
think it
man.
was shit
That
movie.
is the way we are
Is that
going.
with the guy, the Irish dude? Ready Player One?
No.
Scottish dude?
No, I
The
don't
guy that
know.
played law-abiding citizen. Gerard Butler.
No. Ready Player One was actually kind of a lot of like no-name actors.
Oh, okay.
The main bad guy is an awesome bad guy. He's a bad guy from Rogue One. Krennic.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that actor. I don't know his name.
Oh, yeah, that guy's in it.
That
Yeah,
guy from
that
Rogue
I
One.
like that guy.
He always plays a villain in every movie. Like he's a good villain.
Yeah.
I didn't like that movie that much, man.
I love
It was
that movie.
Pretty cliche, bro. You know what?
What do you mean? What other movie's been like that, you fucking idiot?
I mean-
what the fuck are you talking about? Pretty cliche.
I
That
mean-
movie is fucking bonkers, bro.
Yeah,
That
it
movie
was
is
okay.
insane.
It was okay.
My mate watched The Conjuring. the new one.
Oh yeah, how is it?
But he said that
Who was that?
considering
Every scary movie people say is shit.
considering it was the wrap up of the Conjuring, like
Oh, is it the
sort of
last
thing,
one?
Yeah, he thought it. He thought it left more unanswered questions or unopened questions rather than wrapping it all up in a nice little bow. You know what I mean?
I hate when they do that shit.
And then it's like, but then someone said to me, it's because they have the excuse to remake it later. As in, you could kind of got to leave the door open and
Just
crack.
in case. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. The last good movie I've seen scary was Weapons. Weapons was amazing.
And that's a scary movie. Yeah. I don't like scary movies, man. I wish I did because they seem interesting, but I just read the plots.
Yeah.
I'm too scared, bro. Fuck, I barely watch movies. Like,
Yeah.
I wish I was a movie guy. Like my boss at work loves movies. Always talking about movies and
Yeah.
shit. And they sound interesting, but
I feel like you give.
So what do you do when you get
I
home?
feel like you give.
We watch
I feel like-
shows.
I feel like
You're
you
just staring
give-
at the wall.
Yeah. Just rapping.
You know, Pain and Gain's a good movie that you brought
Yes,
up.
it
I want to
is.
watch that again.
Yeah,
Yes, I want to make
It's
Chloe
very
watch that.
funny. Very funny.
That's a good movie.
That's when I was doing steroids as well. So it really
You felt like you connected
Yeah.
to the plot, to the fucking story.
I upped my dosage. Just dry humping the wall to sleep. Just that horny.
I'm
Just
trying to
weights and sex. That's all you think about.
I'm trying to find my points, but it's literally all just this crazy Israel conspiracies with Charlie Kirk, which I need to kind of delete because I'm scared.
Netanyahu's on your shit.
Yeah,
bro.
none of that segment will be on the episode.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
bleep all that shit out.
Netanyahu, you're not that bad, I guess.
Netanyahu is great. It's like AI voice.
Yeah.
No, we do like him here, right? Just
man.
leave us out of it. We're just fucking sharing information.
We just
right?
want peace on Earth.
Yeah.
How
This
hard
is
is
fucking hell, man. Fuck.
I think this is all fake, eh? I think this whole life is fucking fake.
No, it's a
It's all
simulation, bro.
bullshit.
Come on.
I don't think any of these cunts are real.
This is simulation.
I think the only people that are real are like normies like us. I
Yeah.
don't think presidents are real. I don't think any of these. It's not real.
Yeah.
It can't be real. It's all fucking fake, bro.
Yeah, no, that's literally all my points. Is I've got so many fucking.
I just had that Conor McGregor pulled out of the fucking race.
Oh, he already
bro.
pulled out.
Yeah.
Oh,
He pulled out, did he?
why?
Yeah, I thought you would have heard about it. Yeah,
Oh.
he pulled out. I don't know. He said, this won't be my fucking... It's not the...
He came down off the rack finally.
It's not
He was like,
Bender's over.
Yeah, he
He's
was
like, oh
like-
shit.
oh, what was I fucking thinking?
he said, after talking with my family and considering, it's like everyone
They
around him's
realized
like,
that was a
look,
dead shit.
this is not a good idea.
My wife realized, well, not even wife. like,
He's like, this won't be the last of me. You'll see me again. He's going to fucking run again eventually.
Oh fucking hell. Well, this is my last one. Have you guys heard of Larry Silverstein?
no.
Okay, here we go.
That's a Jewish name.
I'm pretty sure he's Jewish.
Yeah.
So this is the mysterious man who apparently caught in sick. He used to work at the Twin Towers. Right? I think he was like high up, either like part owner or something crazy. The day of the towers fall, he calls in sick to work magically, and he had after the Twin Towers, he files like one of the world's biggest insurance claims or something.
Oh my God.
And he gets the money, right? He then does it again, cashes in 1 trillion insurance policy on the Baltimore Bridge that collapsed. All right. Now, I don't know. I'm trying to remember if that's the bridge where the boat crashed into it.
Yeah.
He wins a $1 trillion insurance claim. So this cunt's just a rich ass dude who owns a bunch of shit and it's just blowing up. It's just, you know what I mean? Apparently, JB Morgan. Do you guys know who JP Morgan is?
Yeah, the
JP
insurance
Morgan.
company.
Yep. Apparently, done the same thing with the Titanic. He didn't go on the boat. It was his boat. It was one of the world's greatest ships at the time. Insurance claim.
There's an iceberg, though.
But how you pay your captain fucking fund the cock? Hey, man,
Captain Thundercock.
I'll give you fucking back then too in the fucking 1900s.
I'll give you $4 to crash this fucking boat.
I'll give you fucking 100
3 shillings.
I'll give you $1,000 even, which back then is equivalent to like fucking 100 grand now.
Imagine that, risking it all for $1,000.
All you got to do is crash it and you can evacuate.
Just kill a whole bunch of people,
yeah,
yeah.
they don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, well, that's my dad used to work for insurance claim company, so he used to
you would
literally
have
bust
got some
people.
crazy stories.
Yeah. Some guy burned his house down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They caught him on camera there was crawling. He had a room where his candles were, and he crawled on his hands and knees to the room so the camera didn't pick him up. What he didn't realize is there was a chest of drawers with a mirror on the side of the wall, so you could see him crawling down there. He lights the candle, then you see him crawl back out, and he ends up in the room he started in. So he thought no one could see him leave that room, and then he walks out, goes to take his dog for a walk, and then he ends up his dog runs off from him because apparently he pulled too hard and he knocked himself out. So his alibi was he took his dog for a walk, literally let his dog go, right? Probably knowing his dog would find his way back home eventually, and then came back after the dog, and then his excuse, and then the house was up in flames, and then he's like, I took the dog for a walk and blah blah blah. But they found it was arson, and he got fined a mozza, bro.
Yeah, what?
My dad used to. My sister would transcribe the conversation on a laptop in real time after the fact, and you can hear when my dad he plays the footage, and then you can hear him go from like fuck you, blah blah this and that. Go and him and the translator, he got chased out of the house. Like he would get he'd always have a translator with him because it was always some. I'm not going to say what race, but it was always some ethnic, right? So there was a transcriber was with him and a translator, and you just followed him out, and just fuck you, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah. People do crazy shit, bro, for insurance claims. So it doesn't shock me that people have massive, assets, right? And then they do that to their assets for sure. Imagine the payout, you know what I mean? Because every time someone gets caught. Think of all the millions of people in the world that would get away with it. If you got a boat and you thought you'd use it and you never use that bitch.
Sink the fuck out,
bro. Someone comes in your neighborhood, you pay someone to go steal my fucking thing, you know?
I'm
not advertising to do that.
Tax evasion and fucking fraud.
That's
I am so confident of this, right? Obviously speculation, but I guarantee you our school was an insurance job. You know the school burnt down.
Yeah.
Our high school burnt down, right?
I remember that. Yeah, I wasn't there, but I remember.
In the first night of the school holidays, at 2 a.m. when no one's there, the first night, so it burns down, and then they quickly had to wrap up the investigation. So because it's the holidays, we only got 2 weeks before the kids come back, so we have to do this. They were making up all these plans that maybe the kids will have to separate to different schools and do a temporary. And then they're like, no, we'll put up these big temporary demountables. So I spent my last 2 years of high school in these temporary demountables that they just happened to get up in time. For
yeah.
And they had to quickly wrap up the investigation because they had to do this before the holidays end. And now, as soon as I finished high school, they got this
crazy,
university level building.
Yeah.
I'm like, these cunts
Yep.
did a fucking insurance job.
Yeah.
100%. First night of the holidays at 2 a.m. when no kids are there, no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
It just happens in the school holidays, so we got time to fix it all. And fucking hell, I'm like, these cunts are crazy.
Some guy, didn't some
and now they
people?
got a hectic building.
I can picture what was the cunt's name, Mr. Lindsay, with all the fucked up hair, with a gas can and a smoke in his mouth at fucking 2 a.m. Drunk as fuck, lights the match.
And for one of my senior years, I interviewed, what's that chick's name, the MP for Tanya
Davies.
I interviewed her. I did interview, and I was debating. I'm like, should I bring this theory up?
You should have pushed. Yeah, you should have pushed.
Imagine that.
Should we get her on the podcast?
She'll do it. 100%.
Should I reach out? You reckon?
Do it. She'll do it. 100%.
That's mad.
But what the fuck do they do, bro? What do they do? She's been the MP there for fucking 20 years.
What do we talk about? Like the politics of St. Clair.
But what is that though?
What are you going to do to stop
The
swooping
local
season?
junkie.
She organises the fucking geriatric fucking community fucking bingo night and shit. What do you do?
Oh, you never know, man. It might be interesting. I might reach out. I want Tanya Davies, Charlie Sheen, and Nicolas Cage. I want them. Nicolas Cage will say yes. Charlie Sheen, I reckon, if he's in the area, we could get him in. He's such a down to earth guy.
Yeah.
That Joe Rogan podcast was unreal, bro. He didn't want to leave. Yeah. Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, should we wrap up?" He's like, "Oh, can I just say a few more things?" Like he wanted to stay, bro, and fucking
why not?
hang out, man. Fucking sick cunt. Well, I guess that'll do us, eh?
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Another episode in the can.
Actually, I'm going to end on a positive note quickly. Where is it?
AIDS.
I am HIV positive.
It just ends.
Well, it's a positive note. Yeah.
Where was it? Where was it? Just because. Yeah, here we go. Because everyone's fucking. It was always. I'm going to read these out and then the episode's just going to end, all right? Because it's all the bullshit we're seeing. It's all negative. I'm going to read out some positive things to make you feel hopeful about the future. I don't know if any of these things are true, so you just need to.
It's all fake.
I'm just reading information. All right? I haven't done any backstory on this, but guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. Brought to you by Creatine Lab Hydro Grip, and we'll catch you guys next week. Mongolia protected 35 million acres of endangered grasslands. China's Great Wall spans 30 million hectares, slowing desertification. I think that's like trying to stop the desert and shit from spreading around. Whale sharks are returning to the Great Barrier Reef. Cod Hole Reef rebounded, and the giant potato cod thrives once again. Dam removal on Washington's Elwha River brought the salmon back. Argentina's Ibera wetlands re-wild with giant anteaters. Cabo Polmo's marine reserve sawfish biomass grows by 460%. Restored peatlands in Europe revealed a 5,000-year-old tree. A 5,000-year-old tree. All right. Cranes return to Scotland after 500 years. Kenya expanded elephant corridors and cutting human-wildlife conflict. Costa Rica tripled its forest cover in just 30 years.
Wow. Nice. There's some positive notes there.
I didn't understand half of that shit.
I think I understood after halfway.
What the hell do you mean you understand half of that shit? You cunts are fucked. I'll see you next week.